2002 Dodge Ram SLT. I got the rear slider. It's a manual slider, and it leaks. It's not leaking from the third brake light. It is leaking from the window. So the water goes in as it's actually supposed to go in and run along the track, but what's happening is it's actually not draining. The draining is the problem. So if we go inside here, you can see there's a track here. Track runs along all the way. So this is the driver's side. It starts out as a solid piece here, and then the track starts. Boom. Track runs along, all the way over to here. So, what I found is the water comes in, wherever it comes in from, and it runs along this track, which it's supposed to do. The track is supposed to take the water, but then it's supposed to drain. So I've actually looked along here, and I only found one drain hole, and it's way over here on the passenger side. My problem is I have my truck backed into my driveway, and the rear end is higher than the front end. And also the driver's side, because I have a gravel driveway, the driver's side is lower than the passenger side. And so what happens is the water comes in, comes along here, and then it sits here, and then it overflows right here, and it goes down, and it goes down along the bottom, comes down here. Let's flip this up. Comes along the back, and then it comes right in here, and then that becomes wet. See the wetness? Also, it runs all the way to the front, and where I've noticed it wet is on my passenger side in the front, because again, the rear end is higher than the front, the way I have it sitting in my driveway. Okay, so here we are on the passenger side at the back here, the back window. Oh, by the way, you can see how the window is all fogged up because of all the moisture in the truck. So here's this track. So it's actually a track within a track. Okay, so you've got this plastic piece. I just pulled it up with a pair of pliers, and you can see there's a drain hole. See, there's that drain hole. And then if you go along, there's another drain hole there. Okay, so these drain holes, they're not really the real drain holes. What they do is they drain it down into the actual metal or aluminum track, whatever it's made out of. If you follow this along here, you can see right there, there's actually a drain hole. Okay, so the water goes down there. This is the only drain hole that I found. I found one drain hole on the passenger side. Now, because the way my driveway is, the way my truck was sitting, the water wasn't draining out there. It was going this way, traveling this way, and then overflowing here. This side, no drain hole. I could not find a drain hole. Whether there's one under here, I don't know. How you access that, I wouldn't know. Pulled this up, there's no drain hole. So what did I do? I made my own. So here's that plastic channel. This is the driver's side now. And you can see it has a drain, and it's got another drain, right? And I've pulled that up. But when you go along the actual channel itself, there's no drain hole. So what I did was, I drilled one. There's my finger, right there. I put one in myself, and it works like a hot damn. And you know what? I think I might actually put another one right here, just to double up and make sure that's draining properly. But I don't know how they can. I don't know how they who designed this, but ridiculous. Okay, so this is the passenger side, and hold this up. I just put a little zap strap through there, through the hole, just so you can see where it is on the outside. Let's go around. And there's the outside. I measured that. It's roughly 6.5 inches from the edge here to where that water comes out. I'll just show you. I'm gonna take some water and fill that drain, that little channel, and I'll show you from the outside here how that water comes out. Start pouring here. See it? You can see it draining out. So it does work, but an additional drain hole or two doesn't hurt either, you know? Okay, I just added a second drain hole there, and then I added another little hole here in the plastic part. But anyway, so hopefully that'll do the trick. Well, I know it will because I've actually tried. I had just this hole and it worked great. I actually sprayed water at the back window, and if I did that before, like I said, the water would run along here and then it would overflow. And I tried it with just that one, and it kept up with it, but I threw a second one in there just to be extra cautious and have great drainage. Anyways, so hopefully that solves your issue with the damn slider. Okay, just tried water on the driver's side here. See how this works. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, I just so you know, I use compressed air to blow out those holes. Yeah, I should mention that I did take this into a glass shop, and they're pretty much clueless. Actually, 2 glass shops, I should say. So I did it myself. Added 2 drain holes, and guess what? I solved the problem that the so-called professionals have no frickin' clue how to solve. So there you go.